So back in high school, I was very involved in Scouts, and one of the things you do when you're in Scouts is you get sent off to summer camp. I was sent off to a place called Fiesta Island, located in San Diego Bay, and they have a program there called Flying Pole, which is advanced sailing, and it's more like just sailing throughout San Diego and stopping by local taco shops and Mexican restaurants, and then heading back when everyone else is done with their merit badges. It was beautiful and was one of the best weeks of my life. However, the fourth day was probably the most memorable. You see, that fourth day we were going ocean sailing, and it was we've never been ocean sailing before, so it sounded like a lot of fun. We left on two boats. One was with two instructors, both of the instructors and a kid from another troop. And the other was with two of my friends, Cody and Michael, and myself. So we sail off, and it takes us about, I'd say, 2.5 hours to get there, or at least to the outlet. And as we sail out the outlet, the entire world opens up into a vast blue ocean. It was beautiful, and a huge sense of freedom just came over us. And it was nirvana. And as we got further and further away from shore, that feeling kind of went away because the wind got stronger and the swells got heavier. So that's the moment I realized I wasn't a pro sailor. I wasn't just a sailor. I was a wannabe sailor because I had to slow down. So I loosened the mainsail, and so yeah, we slowed down. The instructors on the other boat, however, they're skilled sailors, so they've been doing this for years, so they just keep booking it. And that safe feeling of having, oh, there's instructors nearby, you'll be fine, just goes into a little dot in the horizon. Oh crap, we gotta catch up to them. So I focus on them, and I just get tunnel vision on that little speck on the horizon. Traveling, I'm not aware that I just drove our entire boat into the biggest seaweed field I've ever seen. So we're stuck in a seaweed field. We have to constantly get seaweed off the rudder because it keeps getting caught and it's causing us drag. And I have to completely maneuver around. So after 30 minutes of that hassle, we finally make it out. And I'm tired. I've been in charge of the mainsail for a while, so I want to just relax for now. So I hand it over to my friend Cody. He has the main sheet in his hand and the tiller in the other, and he's much more daring than me. He starts going faster. He starts pulling the main sheet, tightening the sails, and we are booking it. At this pace, we will catch up to the instructors. And there's water that's coming up in front of the boat and hitting us in the face at painful speeds. I want to tell him to slow down because we might run into a swell. As soon as that thought pops into my mind, guess what happens? We get air over a swell and run into the next one. So the boat that was probably once going 20 miles an hour has screeched to a halt, and inertia, everyone flies forward. Michael, who was on the jib, was the first to go off into the swell. And so one man overboard. It gets worse. We are completely tipped, and our leeward bow is completely in the water. However, it keeps tipping. It keeps tipping. I think I'm somehow responsible for this, so I let go of my grip and I slide off into the water. Michael is still on it. It keeps tipping. So it's now probably, it's turned 90 degrees. So I tell him to jump off. He jumps off. For some reason, the mast completely sinks underwater, and you know that scene from Pirates in the Caribbean? Where the entire ship goes over like that? That's what happened, except on a smaller scale. So we're in the middle of the ocean, 7 foot swells, 20 knot winds, and that little speck on the horizon, that's our only hope. We try our best to get the boat back up. We use all our weight, all our muscle, but it's not working. But thankfully, that little speck starts to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And eventually, the instructor jumps off the boat, and he tells us, hey, who can hold their breath the longest? I'm like, I'm in the swim team. It's like, good, take off your life jacket and dive under and undo all the sails. I'm like, okay. So I dive under, loosen all the sails, and with a lot of effort, we pull it back upright, and our instructors agree that we had enough fun for the day. So we get on our boat, and we sail back off to camp. and we tell our friends about the best day of our lives. Thank you.